Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with another Transformers third-party upgrade review. In this review, I take a look at Go Better Studios upgrades for your Earthrise Wheeljack. Now what you get from Go Better for this, you get a new spoiler add-on, tail lights, and then you kind of get some gap fillers with it as well. And you also get a new shoulder-mounted gun that you can go on the shoulder, or just turn this piece here, and he can then hold it and wield it in his hand as well. So, most likely this is just going to go on his shoulder, because what he comes with is this short little stubby thing. But size matters, and we're going to take this one and just use the little short tab, and we're just going to tap it right there on his shoulder. And with that, you get a slight articulation up with it as well. Now we get new spoiler, tail fin, what you want to call it. So we take these other ones off, and we'll just put those to the side, and we'll take the new one out of this package here. And you get these little bitty red tail lights as well. They are so tiny, I would say please don't drop them. And hopefully, I'm saying it to myself, because I am very accident prone, and I will drop this stuff. Also, it helps if I can get them out of the bag. That's going to help the most. But they're these little bitty, God! Okay, no. That probably hurt your ears. It stayed on the table. But there's these little bitty red things, if I can get them to focus. And what you're going to do with these, we're going to do this real fast. These peg right into here on his arms. That forms the rear, which would be where the tail lights are. And you see there's a hollow end and a solid. You want the solid to show. So we'll just stick that right in there. I'll just go ahead and do the other, and just goes right here. Like that. And that's going to be his tail lights. We'll see all that show off a lot when he's in vehicle mode. Now take this right here. It's going to be his new spoiler, tail fin. You see these two pegs. Of course, you peg holes. We just want to put it like this. Tab it in. And inside of this right here is on pins. So you just drop that down. And look at what you got here. Brand new wings for the back. And they are tall. Like I said, size matters. These stand up. These are noticeable. These show. You will see these from a mile away. They are out there. They are beautiful. And this is a 3D printed set from Go Better Studios. Very good. These are painted. This whole thing is painted. I do have a little bit of paint mishap right here where something's chipped off. It's molded in white, but it's actually painted in this off-white coloring to sort of match the off-white, or what do you see, bone coloring that Wheeljack is. So this is painted silver right here. Kind of shimmery in the silver. And then we also get gap fillers. Now, I'm not too fussed about the hollowness here. It's transformation, or the hollowness up here. But we do get some gap fillers. The black ones here go in his inner thighs, and these painted off-white ones will go on his lower legs to blend in with what we got. So let's take these out. So all we want to do is take these black ones here. You can see they are 3D printed. And they just go, you just got to match up the right inner thigh. And they just fit inside of here. So where it used to be hollow like this, right here, you now have where it's not. So we'll take the other one, and then we'll just stick it right there. Helps if I can see what I'm doing. There we go. That just sticks right in there. That one actually comes to pop out a little bit. That one's not as flush, I would say, as the other one is. So my God, you think I'm fucking... Good thing I'm not a surgeon. Okay. Alright, well, it's in. This is... It wants to... When I push it, it wants to pop back out. I mean, like I said, I'm not too fussed about the thigh fillers and the hollowness there. This side here fits fine. This side here must have something I need to shave off in the inside to make it more flush. Alright, so then you get these other fillers here. They're going to go onto the lower half of his leg down here to fill in a little bit of this. Now, it's not like a perfect fill. It's not going to cover the entire gap. What you're going to do is, on the back side here, you see there's this little notch, hole, whatever there, and this. This is going to go over, this circle here is going to go over that. There is a little tab, little square piece, that's going to tab into that. So what we're going to do is line that up. You want to tab that into that, like so. Just push it in. Then this will close around, and where the windshield folds, it makes this line. This is going to go over and around that, and then that just kind of closes up a little bit. This sort of hides a little bit down there. I mean, it's not like perfect, but it stops it from looking like this. Now you got it looking like that. So if people who are fussed with the hollowness, this is a filler to sort of hide that hollowness. And you just do the same thing with the other one. You want to tab that piece into there. And this just fits over the peg hold port. And this just folds around. And there you go. This is Wheeljack with the upgrades all in. Like I said, the only problem I have is this thigh filler doesn't really want to stay in. It just kind of pushes back out, and it's right here at the front, where the front of the thigh is where it wants to push back out. So, like I said, I'm not too fussed with the hollow bits. It's not that bad, and I can accept some hollow stuff. I mean, it's a trade-off, I think, for all the articulation that they're trying to give us in these figures. So now we're going to transform Wheeljack, and you can leave this stuff on for transformation. So we're going to transform her real quick, and I'll fast forward the bits where I don't need to use those, and then I'll stop like I did with Optimus Prime, and then I'll just show the parts when I got to transform those. So let's go ahead and get on Wheeljack here. We do want to remove this, though. You do want to remove this piece here, because that's his arms are going to tab into that. So first thing I'm going to do, we're just going to use the Go Better stuff. You want to fold these back into there and then fold that piece up. Now you'll probably knock this down as you transform that, but that's a very simple piece. Just be careful that you're not putting too much pressure on it, so in case you might snap it. I don't say you would snap it, but just be careful. No, it's just best to always take a little care in things. So now we're going to transform the rest of the upper body real quick. So we're just going to go real fast until I get down to the legs. Going to slow down here. This thigh piece fell out, so I'm going to leave this one out just because it doesn't fit properly. But I'm going to leave this one in as I finish transforming it. Since I'm now on the legs, I'm going to go ahead and just do the transformation on camera here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open this piece here, because we're going to have to get to all this stuff. So you fold his foot down like you would. We'll try not to knock it off. We'll put it back on. Because you can leave these on when he's in vehicle mode, and it's not going to hinder the vehicle mode at all. So we'll just hold on to that a little bit better. We're going to bring the leg out like you would, bring the windshield up like you would, bring this all the way up and around. And as you do that, just fold this piece back in like this, and now it's hooked in around where the screw is for the windshield, the little peg part, so you can move that. And we'll just do the same thing on the other side. Just open this up. Then you want to make sure you can hold on to that, maybe it won't fall out on you. And then we gotta bring this foot down. And we want to bring his leg up, down, and around. Bring the windshield up. Bring the leg in. Fold this piece up and around. I've knocked it out. I'm trying to do so because I didn't get the leg right. And then we want to bring that piece up and see how they're both inside of here now. Then you can tab his legs together like you normally would when you're transforming Wheeljack into vehicle mode. That helps if I know what I'm doing. There you go. So the pieces can stay in there. So when we close this down, they're there. They're not hindering anything. They might just fall out on you as you're doing this. So just letting you know. Tail lights will now show off in this mode. Now he is transformed, mostly. Gotta finish the foot there. into vehicle mode, and you're able to do that with the thigh fillers and with the lower shin fillers, or not really shin, but lower ankle fillers, whatever you want to call that, those pieces. They can stay in. And just this one here fell out just because it doesn't sit flush, so I just have it like a little defect with one piece. Like I said, your copy may vary, so you might not have any problems whatsoever. In vehicle mode, here is the back end of Wheeljack, and it does enhance the vehicle mode, and it shows off. Now it looks like he's got tail lights instead of his hollow little pegs. Now my copy doesn't roll, and you can say, well, it could be these pieces here. And I'm trying to look at it, and they're pretty flush. It looks like they're lower than the wheels. My wheels don't like to spin. You see how I can't get them. It sticks. That one, like these two on the side, they don't really spin freely. So I have a problem there. This wood I just want to roll just already. And the gun piece, peg, just flip that piece, and then you can peg that on. That way you got the gun in vehicle mode, and there's no articulation because you just lost it using that piece, so it's fixated to point straight forward. There's no up or anything. And you can't go side to side, of course. You just can't go up. So that is Wheeljack with the Go Better Studios upgrades and gap filler kit. Now, I said the upgrades are definitely worth it. The back wings are some of the best wings I've handled so far. They are really good. Now, the gun on the shoulder is nice as well. It's a 3D printed kit. The gun is a shimmery painted silver. This is like it's a good match. It matches pretty close to Wheeljack, who's already kind of mismatched already in his whites anyway. And these here are painted in a darker gray, and they look really good as well. And you got a little hinge here and everything. It's not a bad set, and people who are fussed with hollowness and all that, you do get some gap fillers for the lower leg. So it's a good set for the price. This set's about $19 on tfsafari.com. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, so if you want to purchase it through there, you can. You can also find this set on eBay. So make sure the seller is a good seller. Just check your list, check the internet, do your research, make sure it's not a scam or anything. So it's not an expensive set, and it's a nice set, and it really does, I think, enhance your Wheeljack. I just kind of wish it came with a weapon for him to hold in his hand, as well as the shoulder mounted weapon. I think that would actually make the set even better, but it's still a good set nonetheless. And like I said, I'm not too fussed with the gap fillers, but these pieces here are excellent. I do like those a lot. So this is Go Better Studios GX-08 Wheeljack upgrade and fillers. I'll definitely recommend it if you don't have any other Wheeljack upgrade kits as of yet. I've reviewed 2 others already, and they're all good. They all have their pros. They all have a little bit of cons, but they're all really good sets. I want to say thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.